I can't believe it's happened. I really can't believe, man. It's finally done. FIFA World Cup will be shown on Z5. A reliable OTT is something that we can all watch on our phones, on our freaking smart TVs, not like Doordarshan. Thank God that didn't happen. It would have been nice if that happened from a public and a national sentiment point of view, but I'm so glad that it's happening with Z5. But are they the best sports broadcasters? Okay, Z5 it is then. I think life's going to be a little different for all us football fans. After subscribing to N number of apps till now, you have fan code. I've been using fan code for La Liga and other even ISL. You have Sony Live, that's been the place where you watch Champions League, and then you have Geo Hotstar where you've been watching the Premier League. Now let's add Z5 into that mix. I mean, it is madness what's happening in India with sports broadcasting in general. I think fan could try to do this as much as possible, but when in front of these biggies that are already in the industry, they are not going to let you have a seat very easily, man. But it's, I guess, for us football fans, no harm, no foul done, since we are going to get to watch these matches. But obviously, it will be at a price. We're going to discuss the some of that in the meantime. But boss, let's give it up to Z5. What they've done basically is saved us a lot of world shame, man. Absolute world shame. We are such a big nation, such a big. We are the most populous nation in the world right now, and if we didn't get to watch the World Cup, where every nation will be tuned in. Right now, at least 48 nations. That's what the World Cup is going to be this year. 48 goddamn nations. Even if the timings are off, I know all the time the match timings are going to be through the night. But I thank God that it's on a device that is accessible. It's on a platform that is accessible to all of us. And story goes very interestingly. The whole package that FIFA was selling to Indian broadcasters was around 100 million dollars, and just for one World Cup it was actually for close to 39 events that's going to happen from 2026 to 2032. That's around 8 years. So Z5 essentially is going to be the broadcast partner for the next 8 years, and this is the deal value. This is where I think the Indian bargaining comes into picture, wherein they've got this deal for 35 to 40 million dollars. That's a decent sum, man. I think that's good enough for the next 8 years to be able to monetize this revenue, and there is a massive, massive base that can be monetized because, as we know, Geo Hotstar already has monopolized cricket. That's with most of the events over there, and I think Sony Live has a few cricket events here and there, but there isn't any other broadcaster that's showing FIFA events right now. And FIFA in general, I think it's been part of our houses, part of our childhoods, I would say. At least my childhood. I'm a millennial. I know for a fact that it's part of my childhood the longest time. I have had friends who work in Z. And yeah, knowing that company, knowing the reach, the audience reach that they have, Z5 is practically present in almost all the regional languages. That's fantastic news because they would be able to adapt a lot of the commentaries into regional languages and make the sport reach in other regions of India, because that's where I feel a lot of the popularity of the sport lies. And even I'm hoping there is no streaming issues that we consistently face, especially with Sony Live. They have been in the industry for decades, so we know for a fact making sure that the content is reaching every Indian out there won't be an issue. So kudos to Z5 for pulling this massive deal, especially for the Indian football fans. What are the prices we are going to look at? So I did some research, I did some digging in. Okay. So did some digging in, and this is what I found. So right now, Z5 is what is available. You don't have a Unite 8 dedicated channel, is from what I understand, because it's not. I don't think it's available on the Play Store as well. But I believe Unite 8 would get a separate branding and a separate section into the Z5 channel as well. And I think this is a great. I think this is a great marketing move for Z5 because it's actually attracting a very, very new audience in football fans. And to be honest, football fans, we love to splurge. We will splurge where it's required. We are stingy because you haven't given us, India hasn't given us many opportunities to splurge. To be honest, this, I think, this is a great way for Z5 to get customers. I even means even for us regular people to actually just view other content as well from time to time. But yeah, Z5 has given a all access sports pack because I don't they don't have a monthly subscription. Makes sense. Anyways, the tournament is 2 months long, and yeah, a 1 year subscription if you really want it, if you're really up for it, because there are the other events that will happen is going to be at 1700. So to be honest, I am contemplating the 3 month one right now, 800 rupees. Now I did some digging in on the other channels where I've seen Z5 being part of the packages. So here you go, you have it on Airtel app. If you are an Airtel user, you have it at 700 rupees per month. And yes, if you are a Vodafone user, it's actually cheaper. It's 250. Now, whether this will have the all sports pack or not, like they mentioned on the website, I think that's honestly given to chance. But yeah, I think we can wait for the next 4 5 days. If you have a Vodafone number or an Airtel number, you can wait for this, and I think you should be able to get a better offer. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it from Z5 and Unite 8 as of now, because this news has been over, I think, 48 hours old now. And I believe there will be a few more promotions. There will be a lot of noise happening on Indian billboards. So Z5 loves billboard marketing. So there's going to be a lot of noise when you all are driving down through your highways, through your known roads, because you're going to see the FIFA poster everywhere. I hope they do a good job at it. I hope they don't make it too Indian filmy. But if they do, sorry, I hope they don't make it too Ekta Kapoorish. But if they do, I mean, I think they should try to attract an audience. I think we should be able to watch FIFA with our families, because to be honest, it's fun watching it with friends. But I think with family, it's a very different feeling to be sharing this World Cup. So I hope to God Z5 does something crazy with terms of marketing. I've worked with the marketing team before. I've seen them quite some time before during lockdown time. And yeah, I know those guys do some kick-ass stuff. So you will definitely see a lot of influencers talk about these packages in the coming days. So I would say, hold your horses, wait for 5 6 days, because you will definitely see some great discounts going in. I think I might wait, but I am also planning to go for this plan, because I do have 2 3 devices that I will be using this. So yeah, I mean, looks like World Cup has been saved by Z5. Who knew that would be something we would all be saying? But thank you, Z. And yes, do keep looking forward to my World Cup series.